Morning. So I'm out with the family. They have a Pokemon raid that they need to do. The ex originally said that I possibly was going to get Alex today after her show. Well, that was his plan. And then he sent me a text this morning that he is not going to be giving me Alex, that he will suffer through the pain and will suck it up. So that kind of sucks. A lot. So yeah. Oh well. I can deal. I'm gonna hang out with my sister and my nephews for a little while. We're gonna walk around. Then my sister is going to go home eventually. My nephew's gonna stay with me for the next week. And yeah, we'll go from there. At least I'll get to see my kiddo today. And then I'll see my kiddo again on Monday at gymnastics. So it'll be a good day. It'll be a good time. It'll be wonderful. It's going to be lovely. 4-piece basset, $20. And actually fairly decently soft. Shopping at Ross. So, honestly, I'm stressed. Every time I sit down and I'm like, okay, I'm motivated. I'm going to get my work done. It's going to be great. I then get like super stressed out. And I'm like, can I do this? I can do this. You guys, I want to continue to be confident, but it's like so hard. So hard to be confident. And I'm not. I felt good yesterday because I took the day off from school. But like, I am so stressed by this. Like, I can do this, you guys. I can do this. Everything is stressing me out right now. And I don't know what to do. At all. I don't have anyone I can turn to. You know, I try to get my boyfriend to understand my legitimate fears, but and I actually got upset with him the other day because I'm trying to tell him my fears on, Wednesday night, first day of class. I'm trying to tell him my legitimate fears, and he cut me off and was like, you can do this, I have faith in you. But I said, I get that. I was like, I tried to talk to Stacy about my fears, and now I'm trying to talk to you about it, and neither of you will let me get my fears out. Like, I'm legitimately terrified about this class, and I literally just told my teacher, because on my discussion board post, one of my teachers responds, how do you think this will help you in your future career of emergency management? I don't know. Honestly, I'm overwhelmed. There's so much I don't know. I don't know how it'll apply to hopefully a future job doing this. I don't. I have my nephew over, and he's going to stay with me for at least a week. I just don't know. I don't want to be this stressed. I want to be okay. I know eventually I will be. But it's times like this, like, I wish that my boyfriend would come home and just sit next to me while I'm doing my homework and be encouraging that way. But it's not Thursday, it's Friday. But he is not. He is not gonna be here as much as I wish him to. Sit down next to me and be encouraging and help me get through this. He's always super busy. So, I'm gonna do it. I have to try. I'm sorry, you guys. I just need an outlet to talk about how terrified I am that I'm not gonna do well. I'll be okay eventually, I'm sure. So I haven't stopped freaking out, but what I decided is I want to look up some podcasts to put on my phone to play while I'm doing things and try to help me focus. So I'm not sitting and focusing on watching, because sometimes when I'm watching stuff or I have stuff playing on the background, I'll get distracted and want to look up. But if I have a podcast going, then that's not really something I want to focus on. I'll just be listening to it, thinking while I'm typing. I think that is going to be my best bet. I need distraction. I need something going on to keep me going. I need something to semi-distract me, something happy and fun, and so that it actually helps me concentrate, honestly it does. Like, the best times for me to write my papers was when I was doing 16 hours at work and I was at a computer for the second 8 hours and I had to focus, because you're trying to stay awake. Like natural bangs. Distracted by my hair, like, for real. I love my hairstylist. She's so awesome. Someone suggested listening to classical music. And while I love that, when I listen to classical music, I get swept up in the music and love it. And they're trying to suggest for me to, like, listen to, like, murder and crime, and I'm like, that's not really my thing. So I don't really enjoy listening to murder and crime stuff and watching crime shows. It's just not something that I truly enjoy. So I'm trying to write my assessment on hazardous interactions and policies while making a slideshow about teaching people about toxicology, and I'm just like, okay, and then, like, I keep breaking down going, why did I do this to myself? Why did I do this to myself? When, like, I know I can do it, and I need to just keep it in mind. I can do this. My sister wants to come back down tomorrow and hang out. So I gotta try to get as much done today as possible. My hair's going crazy. Woo! Look at that. That's a distracted mind right there. So what do y'all think? My kiddo wants me to have bangs. I think I would look weird. Like, honestly, like, if I had bangs, like short bangs, like, these are long enough to go behind my ear, but, like, if I had, like, the short bangs, I mean, that makes me look like, you know, I got, like, hair issues. You can tell I'm exhausted. I thought I got decent sleep last night, but apparently I didn't, because I'm going crazy. Ooh. I got like Italian ice things while we were at the store today. I kind of want some. I'm debating if I want to actually eat more food, or just because we had salad for dinner. Okay, a rooster. My neighbor's dog keeps getting into my trash and ripping my trash up, and it's really starting to annoy me. And I'm getting pretty ticked off. Sweep all my bangs to one side, look like a weirdo. I feel like my forehead's huge. I know I'm going on like a bunch of different tangents. I'm tired. I'm reading a lot about toxicology, the EPA, and trying to be smart and stuff. And this is just week 1. Oh my God, you guys. 7 more weeks of this. 7 more weeks of this stress. I can do it. I can do it. So I stopped putting dates on my vlogs because I'm not doing them consistently anymore. So there's no real order to watch them in. So I figured, you know, why not? Just kind of roll with it. And just go from there. Drinking some orange juice, which I haven't drank in years. Because my doctor wants me to start drinking some orange juice. I have to start taking a bunch of vitamins. I wish my JewelSense business was doing better. But a lot of people have issues with the shipping. I love the candles. I absolutely love the candles. And I always have my JewelSense link down below if you want to check it out. It's, you know, it's not a lot of money, but it's, I mean, it's been enough that it keeps me able to stay in business. It's nothing to write home about. It's nothing, it's just enough to keep the web page going, the fee to keep the web page going. And I'm hoping one day that people will truly, truly love it and will help me build a better business. You know, I post on, you know, I try, there's always sales going on and specials, but I love the candles. They make my house smell amazing. But direct sales can be difficult. I don't go to shows. I don't vend at shows and stuff. I should one of these times to try it, just to try it. Just to try it. I don't think there's any shows coming up soon. But to me, it's just easier if people just order directly from the webpage. I don't know. Sometimes I see how people do amazing with these different direct sales, and I'm like, wow, like that's crazy. Like, how are they doing so well, and how do they build their customer base? And it can be difficult. Well, back to the school work, the papers. My goal is to finish answering this question, get 2 more slides done, and then I will call it good. If I can get more done, great. If not, I mean, at least I'll hit my goals. 2 slides, 1.5 more questions done, and I will call it good for tonight. I will update you for bed if I reached those goals. Update. So I didn't get a 1.5 questions done on my assessment, But I did get the slides and the audio I needed for my PowerPoint presentation. On a side note, I have this Bubba insulated coffee cup, and I forgot my chai tea this morning at about 9:15 when I left my house. It's 8:37. It's still warm. And it's not a sealed cup, but my chai tea is still warm. But I did, okay, so my slideshow, I'm trying to work the kinks out. Should be audio. And the audio's not, my best friend just said the audio's not working. But I did get it done. Now if I could just get the audio to work. Oh, she said she can hear the audio now. Sorry, I'm seeing the messages pop up on Messenger. And I'm trying to figure it out. I had to record audio. I had a microphone, but it didn't work plugged in. I need a special jack. But I do have a webcam on my computer, so I was like, oh, it should have a microphone, even though it's a hair change. See how dark and gray it is? Oh, I'm so excited. It should have the ability to record the audio straight onto my computer, which it did, so yay. And chai, I love chai. Spill the tea, sis. So while I didn't get everything I needed done, well, everything that I wanted to get done, I got more than 2 slides done. I got a bunch of slides done. I got a bunch of audio done. I got the pictures, because it turns out she wanted at least three pictures or graphs of some sort. Then she wanted audio, and luckily I looked back. I have 3 credible, or what I think are credible sources. She wanted 3 visual aids or graphics, voiceover or speaker notes should be included. And basically she didn't want you to just read what you typed on the slides, but she wanted you to flesh it out, which hopefully I did to the acceptable ability. And I was so focused on that I, like I said, I didn't get any of the, oh, I look weird. But you know, got a little Elsa vibe going on. So I didn't get any of the assessment done. So it's almost 9 o'clock. I'll probably call it quits for tonight on the homework and start working on it again tomorrow. Sister texts, she can't come down. She's helping my dad with his shed. So I'll have plenty of time to work on it tomorrow. Nephew's probably going to sleep all day, because he's going to stay up playing his video games on his computer with his friends, which, you know, it bothers Grandma. It doesn't bother me. Because when I have stuff I need him to do, I go in there, say, hey, when you get a chance, get this done. He does it. But my mother is the kind of person where if she wants you to do something, she expects you to do it now. She also has a problem with you sitting on your computer all day. But if I want to go out and do something or get out of the house, he will go with me, so it's not a big deal. Tell him to shut it down. Hey, we're leaving. We're going to go do this. He'll go with me, so it doesn't really bother me like it bothers her. So, not a big deal for me. Anyways, I am going to call it a night. I'm getting kind of tired. My sister said that I looked exhausted all day. You can see it in my eyes. I'm looking pretty exhausted. I am not sleeping well. Can't bring myself to sleep. But I re-downloaded the podcast app on my iPhone. And I'm going to start listening to some old podcasts of like Shane Dawson and Friends. And I looked up a couple other people that my friends recommended. And I'm going to start doing that. And I'm hoping it'll help me focus and it'll help get me out of my head. And yeah. So next week, for my toxicology class. 3-page paper on common pesticides. And I have to write a 3-page research paper on it. That should actually not be that difficult. Sweet. I'm actually looking forward to that. That is something, and it's pretty cut and dry what she wants to know. So that's nice. Let's look at, and then my other class, it's a 4-page paper. Please review the 2 case studies. Take some time to appreciate the nuances. In your own words, summarize the findings of each investigation. Compare and contrast the 2 incidents with respect to chemicals involved, underlying hazards, accidents, recommendations. 5 pages. So hopefully that won't be too difficult either. Comparing and summarizing each investigation could anywhere be from a half page to a page alone a piece, and then comparing and contrasting will take a page, and then hopefully the recommendations and conclusions. So I mean, kind of getting into the swing of things. The first week kind of freaked me out. A lot of papers and assessments in my hazardous interactions class. And then I have to sign up for Proctor now because I need a proctor. And it's like $15. And I gotta learn how to do that. So there's that. I don't think I know anyone that qualifies to be a proctor. Anyways, I'm gonna call it a night. I'm gonna relax. Tomorrow, gonna get up. Eventually work on it. I felt pretty motivated today. I got to spend half the day goofing off. And I was pretty motivated to finish. And I'm happy. So, this journey, you guys, we're in it to win it. We are in it to win it. Alright, you guys. Bye. Mwah.